In this video, I'll be showing you how to add the 4 Seasons pack to your plushie. Here's an example of another plushie that you can add it to, or any plushie that you desire. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to place your plushie onto your frog. So for example, I'm going to place it where I'd like it to be. So maybe you want it high up. Maybe you want it lower. It's really up to you. So the first thing you need to do is to check the placement. For example, the tree, Christmas tree, you may want it lower, holding it like here, or higher up. It just depends. So that's something you can practice first. The most difficult one is the flower bouquet. So today I'm going to show you how to add the flower bouquet. So essentially all will be added similarly, but we're going to work on this one for today. I'm going to start by using the same yarn and color that I have here, which is like a lavender color. I've cut about a 2-foot long piece of yarn, and I'm going to attach that to my flower bouquet here. Before I do that though, I want to make sure I have it in the place that I like. I like to hide this spot here, so I'm going to push it to the side, and I kind of like the way that the flowers look on an angle or straight up. It's up to you, but this is essentially where I'd like it to be. So that means I'm going to be attaching my yarn in this area here that line up with the arms. So I'm going to attach it here. I'm going to chain one. I'm actually going to leave a little bit more of a tail. There we go. I'm going to chain one and pull it all the way through. I'm going to give this a little bit of a tightening there. I will be hiding this tail later. I'm going to use my yarn needle. So here it is. And there's really no particular special way to do this. It's just how you're going to attach it. So I'm going to, right off the side here, I'm going to attach it to the side of my arm. I probably have too much yarn to work with, but I like to have extra rather than trying to fight with it as I'm working. And I'm going to make it go in and out of the side here of the bouquet and the arm a couple of times. So that's up to you, how tight you want it to be. And the tighter it is, the more you're going to hide the yarn that you're actually attaching. It'll just look like he's holding the bouquet. So I might do this one more time. And then without cutting, I'm going to go now all the way through from one side to the next, coming out over here. Okay, and again, we'll be hiding this tail a little later. So getting my hands in the position. Okay, it looks like I need to move this over just a tiny bit, so I'm gonna move it over a couple stitches. Okay, and into the arm. Same as the other side, back and forth, so that I can secure that hold there. In through the side and the arm. A couple times. I usually do it about 2 or 3 times. And then I will hide that yarn tail inside, about right here, probably inside of here. You can make it hide through the arm, but since this is the same color, I'm just going to go back through the bouquet here. You could go back through here, tie them together and secure, but it's pretty strong. I wouldn't be too worried about it coming undone, especially if you do it a whole bunch of times. But I will just connect back here just to secure it properly. That guy got stuck in there. So I'm going to use my scissors to make this just a little shorter. And I can tie this, knot it up real good, and then hide those yarn tails. So once I hide it, here's what it will look like. and it's secure, it's on there, and you can't really see what's going on the side. It just really looks like he's holding it. You'll do the same with these other ones. Of course, you'll want to use the same white yarn here coming out of the side, like I had shown you how we practiced placement first. And then same here. I usually start here with this color, but right at the top. So I like the way that that looks.